Harry's rabid press hatred has changed history on Planet Harry. Ever since Meghan Markle and Prince Harry left the royal scene, one guy has remained by them like a fairy godfather, helping them adjust to life in America. Tyler Perry. Tyler's legal dispute with Derek Dixon appears to have tarnished his reputation, despite their publicized closeness. And the Sussexes may flee. Would the Sussexes hurt Tyler? Could the media be exaggerating? We analyze Harry's possible decision to rush home at the first sign of difficulty. Tyler Perry, fairy godfather. A Hollywood billionaire who donates his estate, pocketbook, and private jet to solve a royal mess is rare. However, Tyler Perry steps in. His "come here, I can fix you" approach towards everyone and everything has earned him the nickname Black Jesus. But even the royals seem to have this civility. Remember the Buckingham Palace mini-war? From the Tiara Gate episodes to racial profiling to Meghan and Harry fighting with his taller, elder brother, who hit a dog bowl. Yes, that fighting was excessive. He couldn't stand being in the same room or palace with them. He moved to America with his wife and children. Quite a lot I can forgive. However, reconciliation requires communication and accountability. As expected, abandoning the crown would mean losing access to infinite riches, security, and the chance to stroll about Buckingham's 200-plus chambers on a lovely Westminster day. The couple knew that, but they left on their own to find their path. Where better to achieve that than in the US, where Hollywood loves a good story, especially one with a prince and princess. Leaving all that wealth behind and traveling to America was never going to be simple, unless there was a magical godmother. Unfortunately, Tyler Perry is at the core of Hollywood. As a former Hollywood celebrity, Meghan was nearly guaranteed a respite. Tyler, a Beverly Hills Tuscan-style mansion owner, welcomed the broken royals, who had recently fled their homes. His private jet was available full-time, and he helped them stay in the US after moving in 2020. In July of that year, the royals bought their own Montecito, California home. Hollywood's elite frequent this area. Tyler's generosity, whether out of compassion or to repay a royal, was recognized. He was dubbed the godfather of their daughter Lilibet instantly, a designation royalists consider very important. Things seemed to change suddenly, especially with rumors of the Sussexes separating from Tyler Perry. Exactly what's happening? Fairy godfather to tabloid villain. Tyler Perry was one of Hollywood's biggest stars before the Sussexes came to the US, with hits like the Medea sequels, Acrimony, and Straw, which made mouths wax lyrical about him even more. Taraji P. Henson fills the script like she owned it. Since their 2020 arrival in the US and his simple hospitality, his image has changed. He became the Black Jesus who saved the poor, affluent, and hungry. He had become a tabloid hero, and you could practically guarantee a photo of him in every Sussex Family News article. Meghan often features him on her reels to support his ventures or just socialize. Prince Harry may have looked at those reels with a false smile, but no one knows anymore. Does he? News and rumors have tried to quantify how close the Sussexes and Tyler Perry became when Tyler became Lilibet's godfather. Both parties play their cards close to their vests, with their impromptu rendezvous only appearing on Meghan's reels with heart emojis to keep the juices flowing on social media. At their first red carpet together, the Duchess of Sussex hugged and held hands with the millionaire filmmaker, showing her characteristic pal-like passion for her closest associates. As Meghan's treasured highlight reels on her social media platforms, notably Instagram, didn't slow down, the temperature looked to have plunged beyond zero, possibly into the negatives. They suddenly lacked a familiar face. It was Tyler Perry. As a longtime Hollywood resident, Meghan knows how to craft the right PR to protect her reputation, even if it means cutting off an old friend and, more significantly, a helping hand when she needs it. These things catch very quickly on social media. There is no hiding place. Meghan's unexpected cold shoulder towards Tyler Perry has been the subject of many theories, but just one holds water. Tyler was sued for $260 million by Derek Dixon, and things are looking bad. How serious are the charges? Lawsuit drama. Hollywood is known for its endless popcorn and soda moments. It usually leaks behind the scenes, and this time it's a pretty interesting one given the persons involved and their great reputations. Join us as we explore Hollywood's dark side and its litigation outcome. Since The Oval and Ruthless, Derek Dixon has been a Hollywood darling. His talent to act out scripts has made him a Hollywood star and earned him the Essential Theater Playwriting Award in 2016. However, 9 years after working with Tyler Perry on The Oval, which made him rich, he has made an allegation that could damage his name forever. The accusations were severe. Everything is possible in Hollywood. It was no surprise that everyone wanted to hear it. Derek Dixon didn't mind stirring the pot because he knew it would cause drama and heat. What's a little drama for an actor? So, on June 13, 2025, Derek sued Perry for using his industry position to harass and violate his personal space while keeping him quiet. Specifics of the Los Angeles Superior Court complaint were reported. Mr. Perry used his success and influence in the entertainment industry to coerce and sexually exploit Mr. Dixon by promising him career advancement and creative opportunities, such as producing his pilot and casting him in his show. The lawsuit claims he was subjected to increasing sexual harassment, assault, and violence in professional retaliation. After the lawsuit was announced, social media exploded, jaws dropped, and Tyler Perry's life went downhill quickly. There is no proof that he is guilty, but every tabloid and news network, including TMZ, has a million think pieces. Dixon met Perry in 2019 while working for an event business that planned Tyler Perry Studios' opening party, according to the lawsuit. Dixon believes he was allocated a position at the party that needed constant interaction with Tyler Perry, with whom he exchanged phone numbers. In 2020, he was warned his role would be cut from the Oval if he did not amorously engage Tyler. How did Tyler Perry respond to these claims? Tyler Perry clarifies. While it's not new that Hollywood's elite are sued for personal boundary violations and found not guilty, the fact that it's already in the tabloids damages their reputation, and they know it. To stop the bleeding, thorough media cleansing substitutes energy or damage control. Tyler Perry's lawsuit was recently filed. There was no ruling on his culpability, but his reputation was severely damaged. His reputation quickly changed from fairy, godfather, and black Jesus to bully and mischief maker, and conceals it with his years of power and influence. While many podcasts and think tanks have pressured Tyler Perry to speak out and clear the air, he has chosen to stay silent, planning his next move, and debating whether to fight fire with fire and start a media outrage that blows everything up or keep his cool and let his team handle it. However, some details in the lawsuit were starting to hit too close to home, especially the allegation that Dixon moved to Santa Monica, California in or around January 2023 to distance himself from Perry, especially since Tyler had developed new ways to demand a quid pro quo he couldn't accept. The claims made him seem capable of compelling another man to move to another state to evade his approaches. The final straw broke the camel's back. Tyler finally responded, and his precise, brief, but firm reaction showed he would not back down. Tyler Perry's legal team, led by Matthew Boyd, responded to the case, advocating against the claims. Matthew Boyd claims that Derek Dixon was just another scumbag trying to make fun of Tyler Perry and a leech who got close enough to him to put up a fraud. Tyler will not be intimidated, and they believe these bogus personal space violation allegations will fail. Even without Tyler Perry's voice, it sparked debate and division on social media. In his decades-long Hollywood career, Tyler Perry has never been sued for personal space infringement. His biggest litigation accusation was stealing Terry Donald's premise for Good Deeds, his 2012 smash film. In August 2013, United States District Court Judge William Pauley III rejected the claim, citing that copyright law only protects language, not ideas, and that the material was not similar. Tyler Perry may be disgusted by the Sussexes' digital ghosting, especially since he housed them in their darkest days in his mansion, where his hidden cameras now have behind-the-scenes moments locked away and ready to point at them whenever he wanted. What may these hidden cameras have captured? Fairy godfathers can be scary. It's no secret that the Sussexes battled for months before finding their footing in the U.S. with some of the biggest blockbusters, but Tyler Perry gave them refuge while they straightened things out. In the dark underworlds of Hollywood, where reputations trump friendship and loyalty, it always boils down to one thing: who has superior leverage? According to sources, Tyler Perry is head and shoulders above this game, used concealed cameras to great effect, capturing instances that could ruin the Sussexes' reputation if published. Think about it. They left the UK, their home. First, Prince Harry's, then Meghan's in the US. If their reputation suffers another Hiroshima, where do they go? The hidden cameras in Beverly Hills filmed a significant dispute between the pair, who have often presented a unified front, according to a Tyler Perry insider. Moving to the US sounds like a team decision. However, Tyler cameras caught the couple debating the change, with Prince Harry being notably angry and accusing his wife of disdain, comparing her to a gothic femme fatale who turned him against his family, father, and, most crucially, brother. That may be minimized if it got out, but something else was seen on camera, something profoundly darker that could demolish the Sussexes' home forever. Although it's typical in marriages, it could be a major issue in a union that lost their mansions and titles. A source claimed that hidden cameras saw Meghan Markle bringing a lawyer to their home, and a hot mic installed in the mansion heard them discussing a way out of the marriage for her with her kids and freedom from the royals. The insider thinks that the Hollywood mogul has released the footage on the dark web, sullying the Sussexes' reputation especially Prince Harry, who appears to have been fooled. As expected, true or not, gossip spreads quickly. While Meghan has replied with hand-picked highlight reels, that is only half of the Sussexes. How did Harry react? Harry runs home to Britain. Being a prodigal son from a dastardly rich home or castle means there is always a place to return to, and most will be forgiven. Thus, it may have been difficult, but the red-headed Prince of House Windsor, the spare, may have had enough. He's ready to come home. According to sources, he had always wanted to return to where it all began, especially with the nostalgia that came with American culture and food, even though Meghan enjoyed it. And why not? Her old Hollywood gossip ladies and trophy prince are back, along with familiar time zones and weather. Following the speculation that a leaked video of him arguing with the wife, where he said some seriously damning words, and her retaliation, where she planned with a lawyer to abandon ship, would hit mainstream media, he wasn't sure he could handle the problems. Remember how the media told a different story about the Tiara Gate incident than his spare version? His royal family memoir. That was enough to show how brutal the media can be, especially with the Sussexes. According to insiders, the prince could tell that his world was falling apart and believed that if he returned home and picked up the broken pieces, mended broken bridges, and rebuilt burned ones, he could find redemption, which would bring him money, power, influence, and a way to put his nuclear family back on the map and away from Tyler Perry's potential leaks. But is it too late? Might that ship have departed port? Whether the spare redeems himself and saves his children and wife from a sinking man is unknown. Does Tyler Perry really plan to wreck the Sussexes' ship? If they don't acknowledge him again, may Meghan's selected Instagram reels be exaggerated? Tell us in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the next video you'll like.